sacked in the morning, maybe they're right. That's the back page of the Sun. Pep Guardiola admitted, maybe I deserve the sack after Liverpool piled more misery on Man City. Inside the Mail this morning, Ollie Holt's headline in his piece, humbled City got what they deserve. This looks like the end of an era. In the Guardian, Jonathan New's piece, powerless Guardiola gawps as his empire falls at the hand of Arne Slot. In the Times, that's the game. Guardiola needs a Gravenberch to cover up the flaws in the frail City midfield. That's what the Times say this morning. Andy, on Man City, looks pretty obvious that Pep is going to have to shake everything up and almost go again.
Do you know, Sam, I just said to Ali in the break there, I just said, right, clearly he's got to do something. He's got to... Well, what does he do, and what does he do it with? The likes of Jack Grealish gone down the pecking order over the last few months, and probably people would say with some sort of justification. Jack, I think, would be the first to admit, not probably been at his best for a bit. De Bruyne has had injury problems. So aside of those two, and obviously they've got some really amazing young kids, no doubt. How does he shake it up? It's not the biggest squad, I don't think. No. In terms of sheer numbers.
You could argue, Andy, they actually tried to shake up a little bit at the weekend. He's changed his goalie. He's left his left back out. You know, he's made a couple of changes. Yeah. Well, maybe not controversial, but I mean, leaving the goalie out was a surprise for me. Probably warranted, but it was a surprise. Vardiol has not looked anything like himself. He's been all over the place, giving away penalties, and where were we? Lisbon. Yeah. He's not been defending well enough. I mean, the wee fella Doak destroyed him in the Scotland-Croatia game. Yeah. So you could understand that one, but I'm not sure where he can go.
No. It's going to be a fascinating watch, Sam.
It's almost like already he's got to wait to get to the summer, hasn't he, to almost kind of go again and try and shake everything up and bring in new faces, because that City team, lots of their best players who have been part of one of the best teams we've ever seen in this country. Yeah. It feels like a peaked, right? And they're coming towards the end of their best. It feels like the only answer is new bodies, right? New legs, fresh legs, and new ideas. What did you guys make of the kind of Pep pulling up the fingers and stuff? I thought it was good fun. I thought it was a little bit of banter.
Absolutely. Like, you dish out, you got to take it. Yeah. I thought the Liverpool fans were giving him a bit, which is understandable. They've obviously had a sensational day at the office, and he's kind of reacted to it.
It felt quite Jose Mourinho, didn't it? Because Mourinho likes to do those sort of things and get involved with the crowd.
I said to
and play
Andy
on
as well,
it.
though, Sam. I said to Andy as well, it's got to be mentioned that he applauded all four corners of the ground at the end of the game. So there was a bit of respect there. So I don't have a problem.
Did you ever, guys, when you guys are getting stick from opposition fans, did you always keep it together?
It's hard
or did you
to keep a lid on it.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, I bet.
When you're getting and listen, sometimes it's one thing is getting a bit of grief. Like when it's a bit jovial and a bit Mickey taking, then when it gets
a bit personal,
really nasty, it's hard to keep it's hard to keep your cool. It is, so you're bound to react a bit.
To be fair, this morning a couple of production lads gave you guys a bit of stick. You boys were seething. I've never seen Ali move so quickly before.
I mean, seriously. I seriously thought our production lads had slightly more knowledge about the game than what I saw there.
And we thought our presenters had more knowledge.
You better tell them at 10 o'clock we're kicking on again. Coming up, we turn our attention to the scenes at Old Trafford yesterday. Great result for Amarim, but ticket price protests also. Yes. I didn't know that. We'll get the latest next.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.